NATO can defend itself, and anyone attacking us will be confronted with the full NATO onslaught, fighting back and making sure that he or she who tries to attack us will never do this again.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy engaged with NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte, French President Emmanuel Macron, and other European leaders to discuss Ukraine's defense priorities and long-term security guarantees. Central to the talks was the controversial proposal of deploying Western peacekeeping troops in Ukraine, a move that has sparked division among European allies. NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte reaffirmed the alliance's commitment to strengthening Ukraine's position in any future negotiations with Russia.
I believe what we should focus on now is making sure that Ukraine gets to this position of strength, and that discussing all of this, which comes after that moment starts when Zelenskyy and Putin and others would sit at the table, is for them. And if we now start to discuss amongst ourselves what a peace deal could look like, we make it so easy for the Russians.
Rutte highlighted NATO's significant contributions, including a $40 billion military aid package and the establishment of a command center in Wiesbaden to study the conflict's lessons. However, he expressed frustration over public speculation about peace talks and the involvement of peacekeeping troops, cautioning that such discussions could empower Russian President Vladimir Putin.
They sit there in their reclining chairs, listening to our discussions, smoking a nice cigar whilst watching all this TV footage, and I don't think that is helpful. And of course, this is unavoidable in democracies, that we discuss all these things out in the open. But I think we would be very wise to put some lid on this and focus on the business at hand.
French President Emmanuel Macron proposed deploying peacekeeping forces in Ukraine to help stabilize the region and create conditions for a lasting peace. Zelenskyy welcomed the initiative, describing it as critical for securing reliable guarantees of stability. Macron's office reaffirmed France's commitment to making Ukraine's defense its absolute priority. However, Macron's push for peacekeeping troops has exposed divisions within Europe. While France is eager to lead such an initiative, major powers like the United Kingdom and Germany remain skeptical. This split reflects broader concerns about the risks of escalating Western military involvement in Ukraine. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer emphasized NATO's continued support for Ukraine, but steered clear of endorsing peacekeeping troops. Speaking in UK Parliament, Starmer dodged the question of what the UK would do if Putin accepts Trump's ceasefire and uses this time to prepare for a larger attack on NATO allies.
Our NATO contingent, and we thank them. He's right that we must continue to support Ukraine, and that was the subject of our discussions in Estonia yesterday. Make sure Ukraine is put in the strongest possible position, whether negotiations or not, and be absolutely clear that this conflict could be ended straight away if the aggressor, Russia, backed off.
However, British Foreign Minister David Lammy dismissed the idea of immediate peace talks or troop deployments, citing Putin's continued aggression.
The discussion is about equipping Ukraine for the days ahead. That is why we meet at this very somber moment to ensure that Ukraine gets through the winter and gets into 2025. I know there's lots of speculation, but the truth is, Putin is not a man that you can negotiate with when he is causing such mayhem on European soil at this moment in time.
Zelenskyy highlighted the importance of unity among European allies, particularly regarding military aid and air defense systems crucial for the winter months.
I think it's a very good opportunity to speak about security guarantees for Ukraine for today and for tomorrow, as you said. Well, almost everything said. So, but it's really very important that to use these 2 days in Brussels to meet with all our partners and to have the same, what is very important, not divided, the same joint position of Europe. How to secure Ukraine, how to strengthen us, our people, citizens, civilians, and of course to do stronger our army, which is very important.
However, the divergence over peacekeeping troops underscores a growing challenge for Europe. While some nations, led by France, view a peacekeeping force as essential to stabilizing the region, others, including the UK and Germany, are wary of the risks and potential provocations such a move could entail. Macron's peacekeeping troop proposal represents a bold step, but has left European allies divided on its feasibility and implications. As discussions continue, the question of deploying peacekeepers remains a contentious issue, reflecting the broader struggle to balance support for Ukraine with the complexities of military escalation.